To Nanyuki, where Hassan Mugambi has been attending an international counterterrorism conference organized by the National Counterterrorism Center. And Hassan, if you can hear me, you've been there for quite some days now. There has been presentations from different sides on how to deal with radicalization and also extreme religious extremism, rather. What so far are the concessions that have been reached in Nanyuki, and how will this inform the conversations as well as the measures that will be taken to be in a position to deal with the threat that terrorism is in the region?
Well, so far they have resorted to, engaging those that are returning, as well as, trying to reintroduce them to the society again and integrate them into the society. Yesterday we saw, some of the disengagement officers who are mandated with the responsibility of receiving some of the returnees from Somalia and other places to just sort of counsel them and give them psychological support so that they are not going to further see themselves as the enemy of the people, but then again a people that they belong to the society called Kenya. This happening, of course, hot in the heels of yet another attempt terror attack in Mandera County yesterday that saw a KDF vehicle almost hit by a landmine that was placed in the roads between Fino and Mandera towns yesterday, and we saw those officers just miss the attack by a whisker. It exploded, according to authorities there, just a few minutes before it was hit by that particular vehicle. All the officers who were there survived, and an operation was started. Well, this conversation that is happening in this particular conference seeks now to sort of befriend the youth in marginalized areas so that they cannot see themselves, they can reduce the vulnerability to, terror activities, because that has, according to studies that have been, tabled in this particular sitting here, it has shown that the main reason as to why the youth, for example, fall into the trap of the terrorists is usually because of they feel left out by the authorities, and they feel marginalized by the government and not part of the country, so they fall into the trap of the terror outfits outside here, and they join groups like Al-Shabaab. So some of those things, policy-wise, that the National Counterterrorism Center is trying to look at is luring the youth back to the society and back to the country. The implementation of this is going to be, given to county commissioners across the country. We have also here with us the county commissioner for Mombasa County. Remember, that is a county that has very, very much been affected by this scourge of radicalization and violent extremism, Sam.